Was Carolina Reaper too hot of a pepper to put in my first hot sauce? Stay tuned to find out. Okay, for today's ferment, I'm going to be doing a pepper mash fermentation without the brine. So I'm going to be using these Carolina Reaper peppers that just came in. But before I go ahead and put them in the ferment, I'm going to smoke these guys for about 4 hours since all the lactobacteria is dead on anyway. First thing I want to do is dump all these out. I'm not going to cut them all the way in half. Okay, get all these put back in the little container here. I'll get you guys taken outside to get the smoke started. Okay, so to smoke my peppers, I'm going to use this smoke tube. I'm going to put it on the shelf down here, and then I'll put the peppers on the top grill right above the smoke. Okay, now that that's been going for a few minutes, I'm going to blow the fire out. So it'll just smoke. Get our rack here for our peppers to sit on. Okay, go ahead and close the grill down. And open the top vent completely. This should go for about 4 hours and I'll bring you back then. So here I'm just using a product called Star San. It is a food safe, no rinse sanitizer just to make sure there's no bacteria or anything left inside that's going to cause any problems later on. I am adding 180 grams of Thai chili, 480 grams of red jalapenos, 15 grams of salt, and the Carolina Reapers came in at about 20 grams total. Just keep adding more peppers as they'll fit, blend them up, add more peppers, and keep going until all the peppers have been ground up. Now that all the peppers and salt are completely ground up, I'm going to go ahead and use some Star San on this jar and on the canning funnel. And then all the tools I'll be using also will also get sanitized. And just dump all the pepper mash into the jar. Go ahead and cap this with a jar lid that has a one-way valve. And here's what it looks like before it goes on the shelf for about 2 to 4 weeks. After 3 weeks, it's time to finish the sauce. Start by stopping the fermentation. To do this, cook the pepper mash for about 10 minutes. This will kill off any of the lactobacillus bacteria, thus stopping the fermentation process. Also, we're going to be adding some white distilled vinegar. So I put about 200 milliliters of white vinegar in the fermentation jar, mixed it around, added to the pepper mash. Now let this simmer or low boil for about 10 minutes. Now with a sanitized funnel and blender, we need to blend the mixture until it's smooth. This blender has an auto extraction feature, so I'm going to use that. You could use any blender on high for a while to accomplish the same thing. After this is blended for a bit, this is where you would want to stop, check for consistency, and add more water and vinegar if you need. Now to jar this sauce, sanitize a funnel that will fit into your jars, then sanitize inside of your jars and their lids. When filling the jars, remember the sauce is hot and will shrink in volume as it cools, so you can fill the jar a bit more than you want the final level to be. Here I'm just dumping out the extra star sand that's not needed. This one overfilled just a little bit too much, but it wasn't over the top. And same thing, just draining out the extra star sand from this bottle. Give a quick shot of star sand to the underside of each lid and snap them down. Go ahead and apply a sticker or write on the jar exactly what is inside of it. Give this batch 2 a try. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to measure the pH of it. Just dump some of this in the shot glass real fast. There we go. 3.7, 3.6, so we're good. That should be shelf stable. I'm gonna keep it in the fridge though, just to be 100% safe. Okay, yeah, now it's time to give this a shot. Let's dump some on the back of my hand here. That is extremely hot. Very fruity. The jalapenos were a really good addition to that. I'm glad I added those. So yeah, all in all, this is a great sauce. That would be great on some wings. On the extremely hot side though. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more hot sauce videos in the future, I do have this ferment. Really can't see it, but I have another ferment up there coming, and then I should have some more unfermented videos here shortly also. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching.